What an embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment.
Angel Reese just played the worst game of her career, and this isn't just a rough night for her. It's a total mess for the WNBA, too.
Something, as the kids would say, diabolical was taking place last night. And it was Angel Reese setting women's basketball back 30,000 years.
You might be thinking, come on, everyone has an off night. And that's true. But this game was different. There was hype, pressure, and tons of media attention leading up to it. The spotlight was intense. So when things fell apart, the reaction was huge, and it brought back all the issues the WNBA's been trying hard to leave behind. In the end, it all blew up in one night, and the league has no one to blame but itself.
Last night was further proof as to why people do not respect the WNBA.
No, they weren't on the court.
Sure, Kathy Engelbert wasn't out there missing shots or making bad plays, but the league absolutely helped set the stage for this primetime disaster. This wasn't just about one bad game. It was the result of over a year of how the WNBA has handled Angel Reese, and how they've handled Caitlin Clark, along with the massive wave of new fans she brought in, and in the past week, that tension hit a boiling point. After Angel's rough night, it's clear, the league made a major misstep. And there's really only one way to fix it. I'll break down exactly what went down, the reaction, and what the WNBA should do, though let's be honest, they probably won't. But first, go ahead and like this video and drop a brick in the comments, because yeah, you'll see exactly why in a minute.
Like Angel was not good today. Like, this is the worst game I've seen her play. She played no defense. She played no defense. The only reason she got the double-digit rebounds was because she got 5 offensive rebounds in one possession.
Let's dive into the disaster that was Angel Reese's performance against the Liberty, because honestly, it wasn't just bad, it was on another level. The numbers were rough, and watching it play out was even worse. You'll see exactly what I mean in a second, and why this isn't just a bad look for Angel, but a serious problem for the WNBA.
2 points, 12 rebounds, 3 steals. 0 for 8 from the field. 33% from the free throw line.
There's really no sugarcoating it, it was rough in every way. Just brutal. And while it's still early in the season and way too soon to make any final judgments, fans and analysts across the board couldn't ignore what was right in front of them.
She missed 5 shots on one possession today. She caught 5 offensive boards in one possession.
On offense, she went 0 for 8 from the field, not a single shot fell. And while those misses did boost her rebound numbers, what really stood out to most people was her tunnel vision. She wasn't seeing the floor, wasn't sharing the ball, it was hard to watch.
And Angel Reese, she regressed. In this play, she had tunnel vision. She had players all around her. She should have just kicked it out. Camila Cardoso just looks at her, just decides to walk away. She's over it. And Jonquel Jones just goes, not in my house.
And it's not just about this one game. When you look at her numbers so far this season, it's clear, she's off to a rocky start. Clip 8. I won't drag this out, but when ESPN decides to chime in, you know it's serious. And they didn't hold back, they dropped a bombshell that hit every phone like a 10-megaton wake-up call.
Angel Reese again, leading the league in the lowest plus minus. Oh no. 5 for 22 and 10 turnovers through 2 games.
Normally, a rough game like this would just get brushed off. Everyone has a bad night, you shake it off and move on. But this was different. It wasn't just about the numbers. In today's world of viral clips and quick takes, Angel Reese handed over a low-light reel that's hard to forget that it looked more like a fail montage, except it wasn't edited. Just one missed shot after another. And this kind of footage doesn't fade away. It gets posted, reposted, memed, and replayed over and over. So grab some Tylenol, because here comes 15 seconds of pure pain.
Did Angel Reese break? I didn't say it was a good record. I never said that. Shout out to you, Priceless. I missed this. Historically bad shootings with a E emoji. Angel Reese goes 0 for 7 from within 4 feet of the basket to tie most misses from that distance in the WNBA over the past 10 seasons.
That short clip was brutal, quick, harsh, and impossible to ignore. It perfectly showed just how tough Angel's night really was. But it didn't stop there. A detailed graphic started circulating, breaking down every painful moment of that sequence, second by second, like a crime scene report you couldn't look away from.
Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at.
getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up.
While it was a hard night for Angel, it was even tougher for the league. Clips of her missing simple layups and boosting her numbers with rebounds spread like wildfire. It wasn't just going viral, it brought back all the old criticisms people have had about the WNBA since the start, questions about skill, excitement, and whether the league is really worth watching, and the worst part. These lowlight came from one of the league's most high-profile, outspoken players, the very player who makes statements like this.
And, there's something going around right now with the play-by-play. It talks about Angel Reese rebound, Angel Reese miss, Angel Reese rebound, Jonquel Jones block. It's just, you can't write this, but
And the fallout? Just what you'd expect. It was brutal.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too.
The internet showed no mercy. Twitter exploded with posts like these. Angel Reese with her signature move. Angel Reese had a meltdown tonight. This might be the most embarrassing sports clip ever. Angel Reese doing Angel Reese things. I just don't get why Angel Reese isn't as popular as Caitlin Clark. Who wouldn't want to watch this? And it wasn't just critics. Even Angel's own fans couldn't ignore the struggles she's been facing in the WNBA.
All I gotta say is, wow. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it about the Angel Reese game. And after that game yesterday, there's no lying anymore.
Look, I'm sure Angel will bounce back, pun intended, but this game sparked an immediate and almost satisfying reaction from WNBA fans and watchers alike. It was like an I told you so moment, and it all comes down to how people feel the league has treated Angel Reese unfairly, and Caitlin Clark even worse. Let's take a quick step back and revisit how this all began.
Her defenders, you can't defend this. And look, this ain't the first time. We know it's not the first time. This is just the first time that all the clouds aligned and there was no points.
You're seeing fans turn on her. You're seeing fans turn on Angel Reese. I've never seen the Angel Reese hate watch be like this. I'm hearing Sky fans. I'm hearing Sky fans. I'm hearing Angel fans being like, you know what? She needs to do something about the layup.
The moment Caitlin Clark left college, the WNBA knew she was a huge star. She'd just broken the all-time NCAA scoring record for both men and women and led a mid-level Iowa team to 2 straight national title games. Her last championship game against South Carolina pulled in nearly 19 million viewers, and that was without Angel Reese in the mix. So, Clark can't take all the credit, but the numbers don't lie. Instead of letting Caitlin shine as the clear face of the league, the WNBA tried to create a rivalry. All it took was Angel Reese's famous hand wave and finger point, and suddenly Angel was pushed front and center. The league hyped the drama and built a story around it, but over the last season, it became obvious, Caitlin Clark is the better player, and more importantly, she's the one fans want to watch.
Everybody cares. It is a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those 2 rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these 2. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry.